All right, we're taking a look at our playlists. We're touring the playlists on our YouTube channel. And this is a playlist that we started in 2019 to archive or to sort a set of the videos from Liberty Watch Radio. So Liberty Watch Radio is a radio program that's close to 30 years old, if it's not already 30 years old. Started and hosted by our friend Charles Heller here in Tucson, Arizona. It goes out on terrestrial radio, in other words, real old-fashioned radio with radio waves that emanate here from antennas and go to our AM radios in town. And for many years, at the beginning of this channel and subsequently over the years, we efforted to help Charles get his reach out there by effectively syndicating the show here on our channel. So for years, I would run an AM radio device that would plug into the computer, at first with a PCI board in an old computer, and then eventually a USB version of that from Radio Shack or something. And Charles wasn't the only person I did that for. I was doing that as a service for some clients, and since I had this set up already there, I went ahead and recorded Charles's show as well. And we would for a long time record the show on AM and then upload the show separately. And then by 2012, when streaming was available, we would listen to the radio show and have the stream going. And then eventually the radio show was available online streaming, and then we would open it up in a separate window and restream it to our YouTube channel. We did that for many years, and we got 32 videos here, which represent just some of them, and a bunch of those we ended up putting on Charles's own channel as well. So often Charles will have a guest on as an interview, and just as often he'll have an author or something to talk about a book, and or I should say about half the time the guest is an author. So a lot of book reviews in there. Charles happens to be a big fan of Second Amendment activism. He's one of the people that encouraged me continually, constantly to become an activist. And so he has a vast knowledge, and he's met just about everybody in the realm, and has been involved since the beginning in different ways besides his show. He's been the audio engineer for the Gun Rights Policy Conference for decades now, originally sending out the audio of the Gun Rights Policy Conference to people on CD, and helped them with that back in the day, and then eventually sending it out on a thumb drive, and now sending it via cloud. So and then other things like that. Charles is also one of the founding members of the Arizona Citizens Defense League, and helped facilitate that organization's basically quick rise to effectiveness, and helping us get constitutional carry, leading the way for lots of 2A type of campaigns with the AZCDL. I guess it was in Charles's living room that we came up with the Minuteman University concept as well. So even though the Arizona Citizens Defense League never took it under their wing, this concept came up from a discussion with Charles in his living room. All right, well, with that, we'll end this one. There's a lot to listen to there, or you could just start digging into the new shows. But really, there's a lot of neat stuff. One of the first times I ever, I guess, contacted Charles or worked with Charles or whatever you want to say, like, had any interaction with Charles, was I called in to Richard Marcinko when he was on the show and asked a couple of questions about Tucson and AK-47s versus AR-15s. And that was way back in the day. I have that on a video somewhere where I recorded it, like a poor audio recording of it. With that, we will end this one and ask if you've seen Charles's show, Liberty Watch Radio. If you know Charles, let us know in the comments. Let us know what you think of this playlist tour as it's going. And until next time, thanks for watching. Thank you for supporting our projects. If you'd like to buy us a cup of coffee, check out our Patreon channel.
The guys and gals of gunwebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thank you for watching gunwebsites.com.